back to our channel.
So we thought, we've been actually talking about this for a while, this one, and we're going to do what we prefer between Walt Disney World and DLP in terms of rides.
Who did it better?
I did it better. I did it. Yeah? Tried.
So to mark the end of our DLP annual passes, we are going to do what we preferred over things that are in DLP, but they're also over in Florida.
That's it. So stuff like, trying to think.
I've got a list.
You got a list, haven't you?
I've got a list.
No, I was trying to think of things that we couldn't really compare, but...
Yeah, so like you couldn't really compare Jungle Cruise to anything.
Or tiki rooms.
Exactly. So it's things that feature in both parks.
Yes. Before people saying, oh, what about this?
So you ready?
I'm ready.
So who did it better? So number one, who did it better? The castle.
I think it's going to cause a bit of controversy.
Oh, by the way, we have props.
We do. Ready?
Very, very upmarket, high scale props.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da! We're both DLP.
DLP! And I just realised I did not do these for cameras because it's back to front. No, don't! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I'm just going to say mine, DLP. Okay, I'll get mine back. I think with DLP, first of all, when you go into the castle and you go upstairs, you've got the mosaics.
Yeah.
You've got the whole story of Sleeping Beauty, but not only that, you have the dragon underneath.
Yeah. Plus, let's face it, it's prettier.
It is prettier.
It is way prettier. It's pink.
It is pink.
And it's lovely. And I don't know, I feel the fact that you can walk through it straight into Fantasyland.
Or to the Christmas shop if you wish.
Or the Christmas shop. But the fact that that is your entrance into Fantasyland, I just love it. That it's, yeah.
It has that magical effect to it. It has a little bit extra bit of magic.
Yeah. So we're in agreement on one.
We are.
Okay.
Next
so the
one.
second one is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Oh, this is easy.
DLP
again.
Absolutely.
I know the one in Paris is similar. It's got the similar updates to the one in California.
Yeah, obviously we haven't been to California yet.
The whole like going into the mountain itself, going underneath.
Yeah,
the lake.
I like the fact that you go under the lake to get to the mountain in the middle. Plus, I honestly do believe that it's faster.
I think there's a possibility.
I feel like it is faster.
But
like I find it much more thrilling than the. I remember, and you will have seen this in the vlogs, when we first went on the one in Florida, we were like, oh.
That's it. Is that it?
Because we compared it to the Paris one, and then we went back to Paris, and they had upgraded it even since the last time we'd been on there.
So with the Paris one, if you haven't been on the last lift hill,
oh, it's so cool.
There's visuals on the wall, so you go past there, a lantern,
and you're sort of rocking
over, you're rocking over, you see all these fuses light, and then there's an explosion, you get the smoke effect.
Yeah, so it is better when you're at the back.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they are quite good. There was a couple of times on our last trip where we just said, can we go in the back, and they let us. So.
And the back of the ride's always best.
Oh yeah, you get that swing. So 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Okay. The next one is Space Mountain / Hyperspace Mountain.
Ready? We're going to fall out on this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
Florida.
No.
I don't like going upside down.
See, I enjoy going upside down. I enjoy the whole Star Wars theme into it. But even before that, I enjoyed the whole Jules Verne theme into it.
The steampunky type feel.
So it's based on the Baltimore the Gun Club, which is a book by Jules Verne, where there's this group and they decide to try and create a rocket to shoot it to the moon. Like a gun.
So
like
it makes
catapult.
sense why it launches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot better at hyperspace on this last trip. I went on it three
times. It was our last ride of being an annual pass holder.
Yeah, but I so much prefer the Florida version purely because I don't feel like I'm going to die on the Florida version.
I like the Florida version, don't get me wrong. I wish we had done it in the dark for Not Too Scary. That's one of our gripes that we didn't do. But
so we wanted to do it, but the queue was just too, and we were knackered as well, weren't we? But I really like the Florida one. I like the fact that it's like a toboggan-y style. And I kind of like the fact that like it's just you.
It's a pain to get into them because when you're getting that low and trying to get back out.
It's fine.
Demands.
It's fine. There's a lot of worse. I find the ones in Paris really difficult to get into because it's a lot lower than you think it's going to be. Like the step into it's really low. And I find it really difficult to get back out of it as well because you're like, oh. And you're all wobbly because you've just been flung upside down like 3 times.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I survived it, but I prefer Florida's.
Yeah, it's the first one we fell out on. Well, we didn't feel, we disagreed.
Disagreed. So the next one, I'm really going to struggle with. Phantom Manor or Haunted Mansion?
I'm thinking, I'm going to go for it.
Oh!
Because of the uniqueness of the whole of Phantom Manor with the storyline. So
I love Phantom Manor.
I would have said after the Florida trip, I would have been like this.
Yeah.
But then after going back to Paris and seeing Phantom Manor,
I love it. I think both of them have their own merits. The reason I swung towards Florida was that I prefer the bride in Florida, and she's such an integral part of both. Like, I love Melanie Ravenswood, I do, but Constance, like, she yeah.
No, I prefer the Phantom. I prefer Henry Ravenswood. That whole bit in the
yeah, no, I did,
in
like,
the stretching room when you
it's
look
really
up.
difficult because I love them both. And the other reason that slightly swung me towards Florida was the hitchhiking ghosts, because you don't see the hitchhiking ghosts in the Paris one.
No. Well, you do see our mate John from Carousel of Progress.
You do. He
is the mayor.
That's probably the hardest one for me because I love them both almost equally. But Florida's just pipped it.
Just.
But I think as well, I liked it the first time we did it in Paris. But it was when we went to Florida that the obsession started.
I think
that's where my awakening to.
I think the manor is a nicer.
I think aesthetically the manor looks better.
Yeah. I think Haunted Mansion, it does have the ghost horse outside of the hearse, but you don't have that. But you have it more. Phantom Manor's more within theme of the whole land around it.
Yeah.
And it's connected.
Oh, it's so hard,
and
this
it's connected
one.
to Big Thunder Mountain. Like, you leave Phantom Manor and you see Big Thunder Mountain within the crypt.
Yeah. It is amazing. I love them both, but I wasn't allowed to choose both.
That would be a cop-out.
Moving swiftly on. The next one, Pirates of the Caribbean / Caribbean, wherever you're from.
This is easy.
Yeah.
Far
better.
You can tell the one in Florida was rushed. You can tell it was rushed.
It's very short.
Yeah, it's very short. The drops are nothing really. The drops are quite weak.
Yeah. And I'm not really like a thrill seeker, everyone knows that, and I was like, oh, is that it? On the Florida one. I also prefer the walk up to Paris's.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're
going
proper
like
immersed.
Jail, yeah.
Well, like, even because it's in the way it is in Adventureland, in Florida it's just like a building. Whereas you're walking past the boat and you can see Skull Rock in the background, and then there's the big flag that says Pirates of the Caribbean, and then as soon as you're in the building, just the smell of the water. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Paris
Plus
is
when
better.
you're going through that beginning scene, you go past Captain Jack's as well.
Yeah.
And especially because we did it once and Captain Jack's was closed, but the lights are still on, so it adds that eerie effect to it as well.
The only thing I would say is the last time that we were there was a lot of sort of malfunctions. But I do know that they shut it down like straight after we were there to do some like repair work.
Like one of the days that the octopus.
2 of the days the octopus.
Yeah.
One of the days the octopus was completely coped over.
One of the days the dog wasn't there.
Yeah. But overall, we do prefer.
Yeah.
Both of us prefer that one. Okay. So the next one, Dumbo.
gotta be, just because you've got the two of them.
Because there's two.
But not just that, when you walk up, it's like walking into a big top.
Yeah, and we never went on it when it was really that busy. We only went on it whenever it was a walk on.
Yeah.
But I like the idea that you can sit and wait to ride the ride.
Yeah, you enjoy anything. It's a ride. We're a sit down.
I love a sit down. Yeah, no.
She's the kind of girl that sits down and feel magic.
I did not the last time. They allow that in Florida. Oh, that wasn't on the list. Let's do that.
Okay.
Filler magic.
Filler magic.
They allow you to sit on the floor before you go in.
Special effects are better.
And you see Donald's butt at the end.
Yeah, you do. You can, with the one in Paris, it's in the old Captain Neo theatre. So.
Yeah, so they're quite limited. I think they've done a really good job with the space that they have.
But basically, I feel like the effects in one in Paris is similar to the one if you go in Epcot to watch the shorts next to Figment. The effects are similar to that.
But I actually think that they do more in that Pixar shorts because like you feel it moving. Really good. Okay. Next one is Tower Terror. Would you like to translate it for me?
Tower of Terror.
Thank you.
And this one, I'm only going on recently because I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, you want the same?
DLP. I love Tower of Terror anyway, but in Paris, it might be the same in Florida, but in Paris there's 4 different, is it 4 or 3? There's 3 different stories to it.
Yeah.
So basically they've got an updated version now.
3.
It's 3.
It's 3, yeah.
Where the little girl, you constantly see the little girl.
Oh, she creepy.
And
There's
3 different sequences. I know in Florida it's always randomised, you don't know which way you're going to go. But these 3 different sequences, they I can't explain it. It's just there's 3 different sequences that
they did different effects. They did it for Halloween and then they kept it on.
Yes.
And we don't know how long that they're going to be doing it for. I personally chose DLP because I know what to expect with it a lot more than I do the Florida one, because we only did the Florida one twice. And obviously it's on a randomizer, so it can be anything. Whereas I kind of got into a bit of a routine of being able to go on the DLP one. Plus,
you back to Flania?
Plus, I think the cast members in Paris are creepier, and that makes the tower experience.
The thing as well is because they do it in both English and French. The cast members.
Oh yeah. And I like they proper get in character.
Yeah.
I remember when we seen one of them at the event that we went to in September, like just helping out the characters, and we recognised him from being on Tower of Terror. And he was like a completely different person. It was mad.
It was when we met Thingy, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda and
not Frollo, the lad.
Phoebus.
Phoebus, that's it.
Phoebus.
The lad.
I'm not going to answer the next one because I've only been on one of them. Rock and Roller Coaster. I know there is no DLP one for a while. And your reasons being?
Because I haven't done rock and roll in Paris for a good few years and I can't remember it. That literally, I remember bits of it, but because Walt Disney World's like fresh in my mind.
Studios. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Is the reason why I chose it. And it's the original as well.
Fair play. Next one is Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Oh, why?
First of all,
Why?
so if you ever been on the start on Buzz Lightyear in Disneyland Paris, everyone gathers around this little tiny TV to see the photos.
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
And most of the time, you won't see a photo.
Oh yeah, our photo never comes up in Buzz Lightyear for some reason.
That's the first one. Also,
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
I find that the Target's the least responsive in DLP. I think they respond better at Walt Disney World.
Okay.
So it can also. I like the fact that you've got the gun like this instead of this because I get elbows in your face.
See, that's the reason I went for DLP. I don't like the static guns.
I think it's more of a challenge.
Well, I don't like challenges. I like to win.
Basically.
And also, I've never beat him in Walt Disney World, but I've beat him in Paris, so that's why I went for Paris.
That's so nasty.
I know, I'm competitive. What can I say? Oh, so another one that we're disagreed on. Okay, I've got one more on my list.
Yep.
Is there any that you have before I ask?
Say your last one and then if it...
Okay. My last thing, it's not a ride, thing. Who does it better? I already know what your answer is going to be, and I'm going to agree, but at the same time I still want to do it. Casey's Corner.
Corn dog nuggets.
Corn dog nuggets. Cheese sauce.
Basically, Casey's...
Mac and cheese. Hot dogs.
Just the hot dogs. Like, in Paris, the food is very limited. It's
nice, but they do like two things.
Yeah, that's it. Where you've got the whole selection. Plus, you can order online for Casey's on the app. Yeah,
mobile order. Yeah, no, much better. Cheese sauce. Winning.
Anything in food-wise in Florida is definitely better than food in...
Yeah.
Then again, they did
food in general, Walt Disney World wins 100%. Like, I dream of the food in Walt Disney World.
We discuss this all the time.
Whereas Paris, we just kind of like buy stuff from the supermarket.
Yeah. To be honest, we always got a real sandwich.
Yeah. It was good last time. Time before that, it was rubbish.
Yeah, they let us down time for that.
The last time. They gave us the wrong order.
But I have thoughts from the
okay.
Star Tours.
Oh! Oh! Ooh.
I know what I'm going for in this one.
Not in a horrible way, but because it's in English. I know
that
that sounds really bad, but the last time that we went, we didn't get any in English, and I had no idea what was going on, and it was the same sequence like 5 times in a row.
But I also like walking through the Forest of Endor.
Yes, yes, yes. And I like that it's right beside the Jedi training thing as well. It's really cute.
Plus, you got the speeder bike opposite, where you have the full opportunity.
Yeah.
And if you go in there, you got sci-fi right next to it as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. Star Tours. Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a few more that I've got.
Okay.
So.
Ooh.
The carousel.
Oh.
I know what mine is for this one. Carousel at Walt Disney World doesn't have the little horses on the inside.
Carousel at Disneyland Paris is prettier.
But
the horses are more intricate.
But when you're as tall as myself...
You didn't get stuck on the inside horses, I got stuck on the inside horses.
All the horses are the same height.
That's not Paris's fault though, that's the children stealing the big horses' fault.
Stealing all those big horses.
It is.
It's not fair.
Horses sisters.
Horses sisters. Next one. Peter Pan's flight.
Oh my god, I forgot loads. I did not prep very well for this.
To be honest, if I had the choice, I want to go to California for it. Oh crap. I find that
I think DLP's flight over London is prettier.
But I feel like...
And it makes me really emotional because facts, first ride in a Disney park we ever went on was Peter Pan in Disneyland Paris. So for the memories.
Walt Disney World though, it's a lot smoother, the track. But it's had recent updates compared to Paris.
Yeah.
And then the last one I can think of.
Also, I don't like the fact that you still have to wait like bloody 20 minutes after you've got a fast pass in Walt Disney World. The queues are crazy. Well, the queues are still really big in Paris, but...
People love it. Actually, I've got 2 more.
Because fast pass line goes pretty close to
fast pass.
The entrance in Paris.
Yeah, literally you're in like one little queue and you cut through. So 2 more I forgot.
Oh no, we can't do one of the ones I thought of.
So, next of all, teacups.
Oh, I forgot. Paris.
It's a lot prettier.
Paris.
There's sad balloons.
Sad balloons.
But if you've seen it, it's like a massive green gazebo.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot more cups.
And the cast member said I wasn't allowed to go on because it was my birthday.
Yep. You were told off.
And I like that it's like in that little area where like behind there is like the tea party setup, and then there is like a little kiosk thing, but it's like a windmill, and then there's the little the mice.
The Dormouse, right?
The Dormice, yeah, and he pops out like, ooh.
Whereas I think it comes out in the middle of the Florida one.
Yeah.
But there's also Alice's Labyrinth next to it as well.
Yeah, so you're going around and then like you can see in the distance like the Cheshire Cat in like foliage and stuff. Honourable mention though, the Halloween party.
Yeah.
Teacups were really fun. The music and stuff they had on it. But Paris, yes, I agree.
And the last one.
Oh, drum roll please.
It is a small world after all.
Ah, I forgot those.
Small world. I like how you reluctantly put that up.
I'm going to say Paris because the Irish people are right at the start.
With Paris as well, there's a lot pretty to look out.
And there's a lot of ducks.
There's a lot of Disney ducks. But the Paris one is beautiful, whereas...
Yeah, it's a nice walk up to it, whereas the one in Florida feels a bit like it's in a warehouse.
Yeah. It's very staged.
Yeah.
I think the Florida one is longer. But the Paris one, the living there is a lot nicer. The whole facade outside is, you've got the topiaries as well.
Topiaries.
Topiaries, sorry. I'm thinking of Tropius, which is a Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I also just remembered one last one.
Oh, okay.
Flying carpets.
Oh.
I know which one. I've got mine for this one. Camels.
Camels, spitting camels.
Spitting camels.
It's hard though because I love the one in Disneyland Paris, but is that because there's not very much in that park?
There's not very much. It's always quiet as well.
Yeah, because it's right beside Crush's Coaster,
Yeah.
so it's always a walk on.
So you guarantee.
But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I've just realised something.
What?
The one at Walt Disney World's beside the Dole Whip.
It's also by the tiki rooms.
It's also by Dole Whip.
So
you can go on, get spit on by a camel, get a Dole Whip,
and
go to
watch
tiki room.
I'm trying to think. I think that's everything covered then.
Apart from the ultimate question, Disneyland or Walt Disney World? Just purely because it's got the extra parks,
Yeah.
but we love you Disneyland Paris,
We
and
do.
we miss our annual passes.
But no, we don't miss. Everyone getting excited over the frozen bit and the fireworks. We'd go, oh no! And
Would it be a home vlog if you didn't mention them?
Every child's like, oh my days, it's frozen. Let's celebrate. Woo.
So that is our Who Did It Better. Hope you enjoyed.
Thank you very much for watching.
If you're gobsmacked of any of our choices, or you want to let us know what any of your choices are, please put them in the comments below.
If you want to take part in this challenge as well, we're not going to challenge anyone.
Yeah, if anyone else wants to do it, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we can compare.
We would love to watch it. So yeah.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care. Stay safe.
Bye.